it's Martin and welcome to another video on my Knit365 YouTube channel. Today is episode 7 of Vlogmas and we're on the final furlong now. I remember recording one of the earlier videos and saying we're not even a quarter of the way through Advent, and here we are on day 20, almost at the end. So this video is going to encapsulate 19, 20 and probably 21. So it's Monday the 20th as I'm recording this, and as you can see from the darkness outside, it is evening time here in the UK. It's just after 7 o'clock. Mark has gone to the cinema to watch the new Spider-Man movie with my brother, so I'm home alone to do today's crochet. I have my Christmas jumper on because I've been out for lunch with a friend. I do have another 3 Christmas jumpers, but every time I've got a Christmas jumper on, it's always this one. Do you think I can find the other Christmas jumpers? Not a chance. They're not in my wardrobe. They're not in Mark's wardrobe. They're not in the spare bedroom wardrobe. I therefore have no idea where they are, but they're in the house somewhere and it's driving me mad that I can't find them. So I went out for a festive lunch with a friend, so I've had to wear the festive reindeer. But you don't need to know that. But I feel like I need to justify why I'm always in. Oh, here he is, Martin One Jumper. Anyway, the last episode, moving on. The last episode ended and I was a bit behind on my Advent and I've now caught up. So what I'm planning to do, I'm going to do share today's and a bit of a catch up on where we are. And I'm going to hopefully get this up on Tuesday. And then we'll do the final video, which I'll get up on Friday, which is Christmas Eve. I haven't filmed the bauble video yet, but that will probably be Wednesday or Thursday. Hey, it's just crazy. And my defense, the baubles are in the hallway and there's no natural light. And every time I'm ready to film, like now, 7 o'clock at night, it's too dark to film the baubles. So we will get to the baubles. Anyway, moving on. Right, today, day 20, let's open up and see what we have in our Advent bag. Ooh! Another centralizer / stitch marker. Look at that one. Lovely little emerald green. Ooh, I'm liking that one. Lovely. Look at that little shiny glycerin. So we've got a stitch marker. Which does make sense now because it's telling me to put it on this bit, which I'll show you now in a moment. But let's just do a very quick recap because, as I said, I was behind. So I've managed to catch up. So in the last video, I think you saw that I had done the legs. So the bird now has legs. The bird now has eyes. And the bird also has this wonderful mane, comb, crown. I don't know what it's called, but we've sort of added some stitches to the top of the head and more beading. Each of these little fronds on the crown has a gem on the end. So that's just wonderful. I don't think you'd seen that last time. So yeah, we've done that. And then the crazy tail continues to be crazy. I think you'd seen these bits with the beads, and I'd kind of put this little fringe around the edge. What I've now done is we lifted this top layer up and we've then added this green fringe in, which obviously when you have it as a complete tail will give you that 3-layer. It's just bonkers. I still have no idea what this is. And I'm guessing then this is going to attach like that. So she's going to have the most glorious tail, which is just fabulous. So I'm now up to date. That was as at day 18. She'd finished. And I kind of did that yesterday afternoon. It was a lovely, lazy afternoon. I put Gremlins on, Christmas movie, and I did all of the combs. And then yesterday, oh no, that was day 17, because day 18 we made these little tiny circles. So I didn't film that bit because I forgot. But we just made 2 tiny circles. And then yesterday, so day 19, we had more gems in our bag. I didn't film me opening that one either. I am sorry. That would have been Sunday, wouldn't it? Yeah. we went out boozing Saturday night. That was why. Slightly hungover. Too much red wine. But we opened up, so day 19's bag was more gems. So yesterday then was beading up the gems onto the green wool, and then we continued up, we added these little gems in, and then we did 2 prongs. So this is going to be a wing, which is like no wing I've ever seen on a bird. You know, if it was just that, then I think as a Toft bird, the wings usually go around the back like that. But we've got this, I'm guessing today I'm going to put the other prongs on. So we're going to have a 5-prong wing. So I'll pop back and I'll show that in a moment. I'm going to do this now. I said Mark's gone to the cinema. So I've just filmed a bit to camera to show you all where we are with our festive bird. I do like this hair. It's not as good as the wizard's hair from last year. You know I'm obsessed with that. But I do quite like this. So I'm going to go and do today's clue. And then I'll probably be back tomorrow then with tomorrow's clue. And as I said, I might try and do some Christmas cake because I got a lot of cakes to do. And one of them needs, no, most of them need to be delivered actually. So I do need to get on and get a wiggle on. So I'm going to leave you. I'm going to go and do today's crochet. And yeah, I need to think about having some tea. Maybe, I don't know, a sandwich of some kind. I ate out at lunchtime. I had a burger. I don't really need a sandwich then, do I? But there we go. I'm getting a bit peckish. So I'm going to go make some tea. I'm going to have a bit of crochet. And I think I'm going to finish this wing. So let's get cracking. Good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday the 21st. So day 21 of Advent. I know what's in this bag already because I've had a little feel. So let's quickly open this up. So we're nearly there. Like, we haven't got long left until our bird is finished. But in today's Advent, we have more beads! Yay! I'm really enjoying using the beads. I'm not enjoying threading them onto the wool. So that's the task in a minute. But I finished yesterday's clue. I haven't done the ends yet. I will do those a bit later on. But you saw yesterday's Advent gift was the wonderful stitch marker. So we've added the stitch marker in, and this is to signify which is the top. So it will get added onto the bird, and that's the top end rather than the bottom end. But we've done that. So if I just hold that and show the beads off, so this lovely wing that we've created, and then the beads are in this sort of symmetrical order. So we have the dark with a light, and then we have the light and a dark. So a lovely little addition to our glorious bird. So today's task is to take the second part. So we did this a couple of days ago, which is the start of the wing here. So it's to take today's part and then up the middle and then 2 of the prongs. So that's what I need to do, but I need to stick today's beads on. Today we're going to go and pop and see Mark's mum and say hello. Have a bit of a lazy day. We've got a bit of arts and crafts coming up, which will be interesting, non-knitting related, but I'll share that in a minute. I've finished the final baby cardigan. So you've been seeing this throughout Advent as I've been picking it up, trying to do the sleeves and try and get this finished. So I've done the button band today, and I love picking up stitches. I don't know if that makes me a weirdo or not, but I love picking up stitches and knitting button bands because I love the way your knitting changes direction. So we have these straight columns for the stocking stitch, and then we change direction. And it's something as simple, but I really do like how that kind of finishes off. So I've done the button bands on that. So they need ends sewn in. So this is kind of a task for tonight, I think. Ends sewn in, and then they can all be blocked. And that is all of the baby cardigans done now. Yay. So I'm going to start to thread the beads onto this and then make a start on today's wing, and then we'll do a bit of arts and craft, and we'll be back in a bit. Okay, I've realised in all of the time I've been doing the beading, I don't think I've actually shown you how the beading works. So if I have shown you this in a previous video, I do apologise, but you can watch it again. So I've laid out my beads in colour order. I've tied a knot onto my cotton, and then I've attached it to the yarn. And then you take your beading needle, open it up, and pop the yarn, the cotton through it, like so. And then you feed the bead on to the needle, and then the bead comes down to the cotton, and then you give a gentle tug and it goes on. And that is it. So let me try and do a couple in one go. So we'll do the two dark. So I've laid these out in the order that Kerry tells you in the pattern. So there's those two. So this one is now sitting on the double yarn, and those two are sitting there. So I give that a little tug, and there they go. So I'll be back in a moment. You don't need to see me doing this. And just like that, they are on. So you just pull them down onto the yarn, and then just give that a little tug, and that comes off. So there we go. Today's yarn is now loaded. So as with previous videos, I think we'll use half of them today and then keep the other half ready for tomorrow. So yeah, so hope that was interesting. If you want to know more, go and check out the Ed's crochet-a-long Instagram, and there are tutorial sort of technique videos from Kerry. Absolutely not a tutorial, just my way of doing it. Right, and I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee and do today's crochet. So we've nearly finished this, and it probably would have made good blog content, but we are finishing off a Christmas Eve box. So every year we do Christmas Eve boxes for the nieces. Just a little couple of silly things. They usually get like some sweets and some hot chocolate, a Christmas movie, or a book, or an activities thing, just to keep them occupied on Christmas Eve. And the box appears under the tree, and it's super cute. And they think that Santa sent it, and it's just for me and Mark, basically. It's like an extra Christmas gift. But for some reason, niece 2's box has gone missing. My brother swears blind he gave it to us. We swear blind he didn't. And basically, it's not in the flat, and it's not in Matthew's house. So we've had to buy a new box for niece 2. So Mark is now laying out the name. We've just made the wooden box. We buy them from a company online. Very simple. So box is made, it's just glue in. We've been to the DIY shop and bought some wood glue. So that is drying. And then we're going to varnish it.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you pleased?
Yep.
So that's today's clue done, and it's the reverse. So when I did 2 days ago, we started this side, and now we're starting this side so that we get a mirror image, because this is one of the longest prongs, for example. So that's done. We are now, I say we, Mark is varnishing the box. So let me spin you around. What are you doing?
Varnishing the box.
Varnishing the box. Olivia's Christmas Eve box. What are you varnishing it with?
Clear varnish.
Which is funny because it's actually white.
But it dries clear.
But dries clear. And it's got a nice little sheen to it. How many coats is this?
Third.
Third coat. And how many are you giving it?
Probably 4.
4? We'll have to get all the bits out then for the box. We can show off the bits that are going to go in it this year.
Yeah, what have they got?
There's some kind of hot chocolate thing. There's a puzzle.
Hot chocolate on a stick.
Hot chocolate on a stick. There's some socks. Yeah, we'll go and get all those out in a bit and then we'll show. So that's the ends all sewn in on the cardigans. That's a bit of arts and craft done. Just need to do another coat of varnish and then that is finished. I've done my crochet for the day. It's been a bit of a productive day. Coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon now though, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. We'll go and stick these in for a soak and then we're gonna go and see Mark's mum. So I will be back on Christmas Eve probably now. With a Vlogmas just to show off the final bird. So I look forward to seeing you then. Hopefully there'll be another video come in tomorrow about the baubles. I know I've been trailing this. I just need to do this in nice light. But like nice light now, I need to go out. So hopefully I'll get that one done tomorrow or Thursday. So there'll be a bonus bauble edition. But I'll be back on Friday when we'll wrap up Vlogmas and we'll share the finished Toft creation. So thank you as always for sticking with me. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you've watched it and you don't yet subscribe, click that subscribe button. It's free for you to subscribe, but it helps me to grow my channel and I really do appreciate having you all here. And yeah, if you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. You know, all the things. I'm very, very grateful for all the time that you lot give me and for all the comments and all the great support. So I hope that you're all well. I hope that you've enjoyed this edition of Vlogmas. And until we speak again, happy crafting.